Shoulder training, heavily confused. Everyone is overtraining the fuck out of them, and I was always one of them. Where you would spam like 6 or 7 different exercises, half of them aren't even optimal. And recently I've just tried to do front delt, rear delt, and side delt obviously as well. And how we're going to work right now is we're going to do normal shoulder press, 3 working sets, and then we're going to do a back off set. And this is probably the only thing you need for front delt. I see people spamming front raises and stuff. Yes, I would do it also, but then I would do it like for a superset or something like that. I would never do that just for the front delt because obviously it's not optimal in any way, shape or form. Side raises, the king of the side delt. It's basically the only thing you need, and I think it's the only exercise that actually works. A lot of people think the upright row works, and I was one that spammed it. And yes, maybe it does work, but for hypertrophy reasons, it's not good. One thing to keep in mind here is to always pull up with your elbow. I see a lot of people doing this, which is all of your front arm. We don't want that. To pull up with your elbow and control the negative. Always control the negative. I'm going to do 4 sets here, and also a little bit of tip I have is you need to go heavy and light, heavy and light. So the thing that we're going to do now is I'm going to go heavy, and then after each set I'm going to grab like half the weight, just pump it out for reps. This you spam lateral raises always. It's the best thing to grow that wide look. If you want those cap delts, this is the best thing. Always spam your laterals. So go heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, light. You motherfuckers seem to skip it. Don't worry, me too. It's only been recently that I've been spamming rear delt, purely because of that whole 3D look. You want that round Death Star delt basically. All that I do is rear delt fly. You can do it on machine, but this is my personal favorite, is the incline lean over pull back. I always pull back in like a 45-degree angle, which is the best for me, because we don't want to be here, because then I feel it a lot in my trap. So coming. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did not obtain or build my body by always training optimally. I see way too many people trying to focus too much on optimal workouts and ultimately perfecting their form, which is not a wrong thing. But I feel like a lot of people are hindering themselves in the gym by focusing too much on those two aspects, where I think, because I've never met anyone who broke a PR or just pushed past their limits with perfect form. Never in my whole life I've seen that. So ultimately what I'm trying to say is, if you want to do the classic JPG style stuff, that's 100% fine, but I would always suggest have 1 or 2 compound workouts or movements in your workout where you can just throw the weight. Like, because I've heard apparently one of the worst optimal exercises there is for chest is barbell bench press, which is a load of shit to me, in my opinion, because that's the only thing I've done, and obviously incline bench to grow my chest, and I have built a fairly decent chest in my opinion. So yeah, ultimately all I'm trying to say is, don't be too focused on optimal workouts or having the perfect form. If you are pushing past your limit and attempting a weight which is above your usual stuff, you will not have perfect form, and that is fucking okay. And there is a common misconception when we talk about progressive overload. A lot of people think that it is only in terms of weight, and that is not true. You can also have reps. If you, let's say, and I'm going to give you guys an example of how I always used progressive overload to my personal advantage, is that if you can, and we can use the example bench. If you, for your max set, let's say you bench 100 kg for about 4 reps. So now your aim will be to stick on that weight of 100 kg, but you need to work that weight up to about 8 reps to 10. As soon as you can do that, that will be your signal to increase the weight a bit. And what I did, especially on heavy compound lifts, you increase by 10 lbs with an added 2.5 kg on each side, and that is how you increase. And then obviously your reps will drop for that weight. But if you can do on 105 kg, you can do 6 reps. Now you work your way back up again. You try to hit again 10 or even 12. I know a lot of people that go for 12 reps, and that is also progressive overload. If you do the 1 week 100 kgs for, let's say, 5 reps, and the next week you do it for 6 reps, that is still progressive overload, and that is the best way to safely increase the weight without minimal risk of injury. So ultimately what I'm trying to tell you guys is, never be afraid to hit the weights. Even if you sacrifice a little bit of form, hit the weights. Everyone will always tell you that this exercise is suboptimal, or this exercise is this or that. At the end of the day, just do what you like to do. If you enjoy a certain movement, go for it. Even if everyone says it's suboptimal, let's be honest, I don't give a fuck. Because the one big shock I had was that barbell bench press is apparently suboptimal for chest. But everyone who has a large bench press has a big chest. So it's kind of contradicting to me. And the second thing I want to talk about is this bad boys. Energy drinks. I was never big on these stuff. Let's be real. Little quick tip for you guys. If you are prone to drink a lot of caffeine, like coffee, etc. At night, please don't, because although you will tell me, oh, but I sleep fine, I still fall asleep quickly. Yes, we are talking about the quality of sleep. Because caffeine lasts in your system roughly about 6 hours, so always be vigilant when you consume. I would say no caffeine after 5 p.m. That's my go-to. And if you guys don't sleep enough, please prioritize that. That is the easiest way to optimize more muscle growth. Everyone thinks that sleeping isn't that important. That is the actual time when you grow. So please be vigilant about these energy drinks, although we all love them, even I do. But no caffeine after 5 p.m. But anyways, yeah guys, this is where I'm going to cut the video. If you all did enjoy, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, and I love y'all. Peace.